We want to get you back into that energetic state, get you back into that practice again. Something is going to happen and it's all going to start to link together. But clarity comes from engagement, not thought. Starting small doesn't mean thinking small. Hey, it's Marie Forleo, and welcome to another episode of the Marie Forleo Podcast. I got a question for you. Have you ever had an idea for a business or a project, but every time you think about really taking action, my goodness, exhaustion hits you like a ton of bricks? I mean, maybe you already feel totally overworked, or you keep telling yourself all the reasons why it could never work out, or maybe you're just stuck in a self-sabotaging rut and you don't know how to get out. Well, today, my friend, I've got some good news for you. We are going to get you out of those muddy waters of overwhelm so you can ride like the champ that you are on the high seas of joy. Today, you're going to hear from Monica. She's a teacher who wants to start giving art lessons again, but she really needs help getting back into action. You're going to learn how to let go of any old stories that might be holding you back and start saying yes to what lights you up. Hello.
Hello.
Is this Monica?
This is Monica.
You're on the Marie TV Live Call-In Show, lady. How you doing?
So exciting. I'm so incredibly honored.
Oh, well, we're excited and honored to have you on the call. You are here with Gregory and all of Team Forleo. Let us know your question and we will do our very best to help you out.
Okay, well, my question was kind of long, but I'm 57. I am a part-time teacher at a college. I had an art studio a couple years ago, and I had to give it up because of family health stuff, and I'm the person who can, help everybody. And now I want to start my own gig again, but I feel paralyzed.
Yeah. Can you tell us more about the specifics of what feels so terrifying for you?
I think having done something and not seen it through before, teaching is safe. I have a routine. I know how to teach writing to college students. But like when you go out and you build something from scratch and you have a physical space and you have all the responsibilities that go with it, it takes some mojo. And I feel like I lost my mojo.
So, question for you. When you were telling us the first part of the story, I heard that you needed to close down your original space because shifting your attention to family and health matters was what your life was calling you to do. Is that right?
Correct.
So I'm curious if we can maybe see this from a new perspective. What if it's that you didn't see it through, but what if you saw that version through to its perfect end?
Oh, you mean imagine it?
Yeah. Like what if, because what I'm hearing in you, my love, is that you're beating yourself up as though you didn't make your original studio a success because you had to end it.
Right. And there were parts of it that I didn't like to do as well.
Exactly. So what if you were as successful as you could have possibly come and you did see it through to its most perfect end, and then life supported you by bringing you a set of circumstances that required you to close down your original studio, gain some perspective so that you could come back and give birth to something new that was more aligned with the who you are meant to be now?
Oh my God.
I think I would have let go of the night parties where people bring in their wine and they, make stuff.
Right.
And it was fun and everything, but I didn't really enjoy that. I enjoyed the Saturday mornings with the little kids, who took a lesson while their brothers played soccer. And I loved the kids who came in with their families. The kids had autism. And the families could come in because if there was a meltdown, it didn't matter because they all knew about it.
Yes.
We could just have a big, messy, fun time. I love taking my art to the Boys and Girls Club in Atlantic City because they're so grateful. And you can bring a shoebox and make an apartment out of it. And they're like incredibly engaged with it, with stuff that I get from my church, donations. So that's where I would see the perfect studio finishing.
Great. So everything you just described to me right now, first of all, I can feel your heart opening. I can feel your energy rising. And this sounds to me like your new vision.
It is. I don't know how to get there.
So starting small doesn't mean thinking small. What I need you to do, my love, is to recognize that if you started a studio before, you can start one again. You started a studio before and you have all this lovely experience about what you loved and what wasn't your favorite. And now you can begin again with this fresh perspective, with more experience, more wisdom, and not including these services that, quite frankly, didn't light you up.
Right, right.
So here's what I love about everything that you've shared. You loved sharing art with kids. I think you can start doing this without your own space. This is something that if you invited people over, or you did it in a church, or you found a way to start doing this even 1 hour on Saturdays or Wednesday nights or Sunday afternoons, whatever it is, my suggestion for you to consider is to start small, is to get yourself back into that mode again without necessarily the physical space, and get some of your mojo back. Because as I was listening to you talk about how connected you feel, what the children, how they come to life, the families, how they come to life, I could feel your excitement, couldn't you?
Oh, yeah, it's so natural.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we want to get you back into that energetic state, get you back into that practice again. And I promise you, part of what's tripping you up right now is just that you've been removed. You don't have that same level of habitual connection that you used to. And once we get you back in that state over and over again, just in small ways, I can guarantee you're going to be like, oh, either the universe is going to come and show you some space, you're going to drive past a store and there's going to be a for rent sign. Something is going to happen and it's all going to start to link together. But clarity comes from engagement, not thought. Starting small doesn't mean thinking small. And by the way, I know you mentioned this. You're like, I'm 57 years old. I think you are 57 years young. You've got so much more ahead of you. You've got so much more to give, so much more to contribute. This age thing, let it go. My dad's in his early 70s. I'm telling you, he is more active than I am. He does more things with his day than I do. Like, he is blowing up in his own world. And I think we're living in a new time. So if you have some archaic ideas about age in there, honey, let's just let those go.
Yeah. I hear that.
Greg, do you have anything that you'd like to share with beautiful Monica?
Yes. Just kind of what you said, like the seeing it through. I think so many of us, I can really relate to Monica, where you wanted something to happen and you had a vision and you're almost stuck in that same space in the past. And when you said that, you know, even just hearing Monica go, like I never thought to just let that be done.
Yes.
And then reimagine it, like you said. I was just like, wow. So Monica, thank you for asking this question.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is this helpful for you, my love?
It is. It is. I think also I want to try to be a nonprofit, because I think people would donate if they knew I was making enrichment for underserved kids.
Yeah. Does it light your heart up when you think about structuring your new project in this way?
It does. I have a lot to learn, but it does.
So do we all. Are you kidding me? Every time I wake up, there is so much for me to learn and so much for me to figure out. And by the way, as you know, everything is figure outable. But Monica, the last thing I want to leave you with is this. When we're looking at new projects, it's so important that we follow the joy. As I was listening to you describe what you see and what you want to do, and even now thinking about structuring this as a nonprofit, I hear the joy in your voice. Keep following the joy. That is your aliveness. That is your destiny. That is your love. That is your gifts wanting to come out of you. So if you stay in that place and keep it joyful and fun and catch your mind, I don't know if your mind does this, you can let me know, but if it keeps flittering to the past, you have to train that mind like a new little puppy to keep coming back to this moment and what you're creating. Joy and the future, service and your gifts, love and making a difference. Yes?
Love it.
Yes.
Yes. Well, Monica, please do keep us posted. You're a Jersey girl, and you know Jersey's in the house right now. That makes me very happy. Just know that all of us here are sending you so much love and luck. You can absolutely do this, and it's going to be bigger and better and more joyful and more perfect than it ever could have been in the past.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Thank you so much for letting us contribute to your dreams, and please do keep us posted.
Absolutely. Take care.
Bye. Way to go, Monica. I gotta say, I loved how her energy shifted from overwhelm to excitement as she honed in on that incredible passion she has for serving kids and families. Now, if today's episode made you think about the ideas and dreams that you really want to take action on, gotta remember this. You are never going to stop feeling afraid, right? That's a part of being human. You're never going to feel completely ready, so do not wait around for that. By all means, get that butt moving now. That's the way you're going to make progress, and that's the way you're going to make those dreams come to life. And until next time, stay on your game and keep going for your big dreams, because the world really does need that very special gift that only you have. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you next time on the Marie Forleo podcast.
What is that? Do you see that? It's a Smurf. No, it's a Vespa. Wait, it's Super Marie.
Whoa, hold on. It's just me. I'm no superhero.
But didn't you start and grow a Global Inc. 500 company that positively impacts millions?
Well, yeah.
And produce a weekly show, write 2 best-selling books, and still take weeks off for adventures?
Well, yes, but it's not because I'm some kind of superwoman. Look, I've got ADHD, I've got mouths to feed, laundry to do, and yes, I battle fears and doubts and ever-changing demands just like everybody else.
Then what's your secret?
Honest truth, I start every day knowing exactly what to focus on and what to ignore. I have a list of what produces the highest ROI in terms of profit, impact, and happiness. And most importantly, I've learned some pretty mind-blowing tricks about the brain and body that help me get more done than I've ever dreamed possible.
Whoa, I want that.
Well, you can have it. Time Genius is my brand new revolutionary training experience that'll help you set the right priorities, double your creative output, and skyrocket your energy, joy, and profits. Get ready to kiss overwhelm goodbye forever. To learn more, go to jointimegenius.com. That's jointimegenius.com. I can't wait to see you there.